grateful to be here. I'll speak a little bit about this question of eco-fear, or as I have learned, eco-anxiety is the word that is being used most often. In my experience, that can build up inside of me because I don't know how to process my reaction, and I feel like it becomes that sort of anxiety inside of me, and I don't know how to move it out in the same way that my body would for a much simpler reactive fear. I did a little research on Black Friday. The story became that it was the day when, for retailers, it went from red, meaning that people were losing money, to black, being that they were having a profit. There was something nice to see all these people out together, like in Hudson, these families, and this atmosphere of connection and spending this time together shopping. And I thought, okay, yeah, there's some nice connection happening here. Yeah, so I was just thinking about this, and the environment early on developed a really deep love for nature, and that has stayed the same through my life and led me to where now I find my work most in environmental education and in this connection between humanity and everything that's around us. And then we'll have a little time to share together, and then we'll talk about the transformation of that.
everybody, I think, took the inspiration of the idea, the metamorphosis of fear, and we had looked at Jan Strutten's sketches, and I think everybody in that group took that and then took it into how they wanted to work with it. It's all very experimental and exploration art, figuring out what it all is, who we are, how we do things, and what comes out of it. So, yeah, I just invite anybody who wants to share anything to do so.
I had these 3 biography sessions that were inspired by the themes. The arc of these 15 phases was coming around the bend, but it was October, and I was like, all right, gotta figure out the last transformation. And I was working with my biography teacher, Linda. What is this? How can we, metamorphose this? And I just thought it was super interesting that she just said, well, when did you help somebody else to hope, to bringing somebody through because it's so universal. We all go through it.
One thing that was really powerful that I really appreciated, it just feels so valuable, is feeling and seeing this place become a living workshop where people coming in and out all the time, creating and inspired and trying things and collaborating with each other in a really continuous experimental way where it really did feel like a live laboratory. But it shifted the line between kind of the artist and the audience. But I was sitting over there, and the music was so cool and beautiful sounding, and then I looked up, and you've got these images happening that are just being done experimentally because people are inspired, and it really was this moment of feeling like, wow, this space is alive with a certain kind of like magic.
There was just so much wonder in the phenomenon, and I think the wonder is really nice to find again and again.
As I think Laura brought up, like it was at the end of World War I, but there's a lot of fear today as well. It's a very relevant theme, and I found that the content of the show was working on my thoughts and inner life during the month. What was created here was helping me to work on myself with these themes that felt important.
Wow. All together, getting funding, bringing us through it.
Not despairing.
And see them through most of the show, which I think
Every show.
My fingernail smudges. Ooh. Maybe put it by the sink then for now.
All right, hold on.
Actually, could you help me with this?
Yes.
It's a little too big. I'm a little short.
It's too big. It's a bit larger than life.
Did you dye this?
Laura painted it
Ah, sweet.
with watercolor.
Sweet. Alright. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
it is nice. hazardously impinging on our storage.